everybody. Keep it going with your host. Keep it going. Oh, man, it's great to see you. Great to be here. How's it going on? We New Yorkers? Make some noise if you're a New York person. You live in the city? That's cool. My rent is going up, which is great. Which is weird because I have rats in my apartment. And they're not chipping in, so it's a little bit tough. I don't know. Well, sorry. I don't have rats in my apartment, okay? I have mice in my apartment. There's 10 million rats in New York City, but the one in my apartment, that's a mouse. Come on, what are you doing? That gets me thinking though, like when does a mouse become a rat, right? And when does a rat become a Pomeranian, right? Aren't these the New York questions? I don't know. I consider myself a New York philosopher, a New York good Samaritan. I like to be helpful. I like to be a helpful New Yorker. Specifically on the train, I don't know. I have this face that European tourists feel like they can trust me, like they can ask me directions. You know what I'm saying? They'll come over to me, they'll be like, is this Times Square? And we're literally in Bay Ridge. It's great. They walk over, are we in Soho? I'm like, we're in danger. We need to get out of here. What are you doing? Quickly. Come on, Jesus. Tough, man. I don't know. I see where they're coming from. It can be tough if you're new to the city. It's hard. That subway, it's a huge city. The announcements, even if you can hear the announcements, it's usually like, oh, this is the D train making F stops on the 2-3 line for the Q. Y equals MX plus B. Solve for X. What? When did this commute become algebra? That's always. It's like they say, New York City. If you can make it here, you can do high school math. I believe in you. You guys have a good Thanksgiving, good holiday. I was home nice. I spent it at my mom's house. That was pretty cool. I saw all my siblings. I'm the youngest in my family. I'm the youngest of a bunch of siblings. And I don't know, at least in my house, when you're the youngest, everyone just thinks you're stupid, which is pretty great. The bar is just so low. When I was home, they were like, we heard what you did and we're really proud. And the thing that I had done was made myself a dentist appointment. So, yeah, they think I'm pretty dumb. That's tough. I don't know. I have, my family's weird. I've got like 8 older siblings. My oldest sibling is in his 50s. I'm 30. So like, we were raised very differently, you can imagine. Like, they used to hit my oldest brother, but they couldn't hit us. And they'd always be like, oh, you're so lucky. It's like, but the law changed. Don't worry. Like, take it up with your local representatives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's true. When I was growing up, my mom, she wouldn't hit us. Instead, she would just sign us up for shit where she knew we would get hurt on our own. Right? Does this make sense? Like, I talked back in 3rd grade, and then I was on the varsity hockey team. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know, it's not so bad. Being 30, it's okay. I went to a lot of weddings this year. Being 30, a lot of my friends are getting married. That's tough. I don't know, it's kind of sad. It feels like I'm losing these friends. Your married friends, they can't hang out anymore. It sucks, man. I texted my married friend the other day. I was like, hey, man, what are you doing? He texted me back, oh, I'm hanging with my wife. I was like, again? What's the deal? How long is this gonna... You're really sticking with that, aren't you? I don't know. Whenever I text them, I kind of feel like I'm like their girl on the side. I feel like I'm the mistress, Like, what do you mean you're not coming over? You said you were leaving her, and that's it. I'm telling her you were here the other night with me playing Bigfoot. She's gonna know. I just missed my friends. Bottom line here. I went to one of my oldest friend's weddings like 2 weeks ago. In the vows, he goes, I'm so lucky I get to marry my best friend. And I'm sitting right there. It's like, how could you do this to me? That's tough, man. Going to a lot of weddings. It's tough. Expensive weddings, expensive bachelor parties. We take so many photos too. It's always a million photos and they go up on Instagram. Hashtag team bride, hashtag team groom, which I think is good because there's a fair chance we're gonna have to pick sides. It's tough. Do you have any friends that are like pre-divorce? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows, but they don't know. Well, one of them knows. That can be tough. I don't know. We're going to a lot of expensive weddings, a lot of expensive bachelor parties. I had to tell my one friend I couldn't go to his very expensive bachelor party. It was gonna be like $5,000. It's just a bad investment, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you have to pay a bunch of money to go to a bachelor party and they get divorced in like 3 years, you should be entitled to a refund, right? Maybe, like they're in divorce court settling up and then I'm there with my lawyer like, one more thing to get to. I don't know. I recently went to my buddy's bachelor party. We went down to Tampa, Florida for the party. Woo, pretty good. I don't know if you know this, but Tampa is the strip club capital of America. If you haven't been, just don't go. What's cool though is the nicest strip club in Tampa, the one you gotta go to, is located next to an Olive Garden restaurant, which is kind of funny, Because Olive Garden, when you're there, your family. Strip club, when you're there, let's hope not. Unlimited breadsticks either way. All right, my name's Matt. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
great fucking job.